Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Gemini, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Gemini, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Gemini spirit. Alright, Gemini newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Gemini, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have a Nine of Wands in reverse. So somebody is exhausted, tired, saying, you know what, I have to release this connection. I have to give up because I was not emotionally happy here. I was not respected, I was not nurtured, I was not cared for. All they wanted maybe was a bit of passion with me. So I have to change directions. I have to move towards what gives me the feeling of success and happiness. The other person is... I think they're realizing they're being cut off and they're very, very scared. This person has romantic feelings or love for their other person, but they maybe have never expressed it, and now they're going through a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. They've been watching, waiting, maybe for the right time to approach, but they could be coming to the conclusion that, hey, maybe it's too late. I've already been cut out. They've already given up on me. So that's my first thought. I'm going to clarify these cards for you, Gemini, and then we'll... do your dialogue message cards as well. But before that, let's ask the universe. Spirit, tell me what's going on with Gemini and their person. Why are they both feeling this way currently? Gemini and their person. The first card here, Gemini says surrender. Letting an old cycle go so that a new one can begin. That's, I think, person is saying, I'm done here. I'm surrendering to the universe. Stability. Maybe there was a matter of stability. Somebody wanted something more secure and the other person was not stepping up. Yeah, there was uncertainty, Spirit says. Someone was unable to make a clear choice. Okay, so let's also do your dialogue message cards here, Gemini. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll clarify the rest. Gemini and their person, Spirit. Gemini and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? All right, let's take a few more from another deck. Gemini and their person, Spirit. Okay, and a few more from a third deck, Gemini, and then we'll start the reading. Gemini and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Gemini, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, it's hard because we can't seem to work out our differences. Losing hope in this connection. Secretly doing things behind your back. So maybe somebody was keeping the door open or checking out other options, or maybe they've been secretly watching the other person all along, and one person is losing hope and saying, you know what, what's the point? I hope you'll find forgiveness in your heart for me. I'm working on myself each day so I can come back to you as my complete whole self. You will always have a special place in my heart nobody else can fill. Are you sorry for hurting me? I'm lost without you. I want to come home to you. How do I approach you now after all this time? Let me spoil you. One day I believe we will be together again. All right, so these were some of your messages, Gemini. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on you, person A. Once I'm done here, later I'll move to the other side. So tell me, how are you feeling right now? What's the Four of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, person A says I'm releasing this connection because there was nothing long term. They didn't make up their mind that they wanted to have something long term or a committed partnership or a happily ever after with me. So person A says I was the only one taking action and none of my dreams and wishes came true in this connection. So all I got was hurt and betrayal and stabbed in the back, and that's when I realized I was probably dealing with some kind of an illusionist or a trickster who did not have the same goal as I had of the Four of Wands. So that's the reason, Omkara Tarot, I dropped the ball. I gave up and I said, you know what, I don't want to deal with any more drama. I don't want to deal with a player. This is a very imbalanced connection. So I think person A got out of this confusion in their mind that, okay, I'm on the same page, are they or not? So tell me, how come, person A, why you feel this way? The Empress in reverse. Yeah, same thing. Like I said, they felt that somebody made a fool out of them. They did not value me. They didn't nurture this connection. They didn't see me. They didn't want to have a future. They made a fool out of me. They created all this drama and conflict and competition around them so that, they could get away maybe with only passion and nothing else. Ace of Wands. What's the Ace of Wands? Yeah, they never made a decision. All they wanted was passion. They didn't want an Ace of Pentacles with me. They wanted an Ace of Wands with me, which is no commitment, only passion. So I think person A lost hope in this connection because of that. Okay, so tell me then, person A, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person B? How do you feel about the connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Two of Wands. They see the other person as somebody who never chose their direction, somebody who created a lot of bad memories in this connection. I think person A is now saying, okay, this contract, this soulmate bond is over. They were keeping secrets from me, and when I found out, it kind of blew this connection apart. We had a tower between us. So right now, person A is going through their own spiritual healing, maybe finding their own courage and strength, maybe choosing a brand new direction in their life. After being maybe ghosted or left behind, they are now moving towards their own success. Six of Wands. What's the Six of Wands? Yeah, they feel that when the love is lost or there is no love here, because if they can't make up their mind and they'll always sit in their ego and pride and, be petty all the time, then it's time for me, yes, to release the connection once and for all and no longer ponder or wait and, sit around and feel, why? Why didn't they choose me? Why do they love me? No, all that is over. So, okay, so what action person A will finally take, I'll open later, Gemini. Let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So, person B, how are you feeling about this now? What's the Ace of Swords for you? Ace of Swords. Oh, yes, they are feeling very, very imbalanced, and they are the ones who are now feeling left behind because they are realizing, yep, I've been dropped. I've been cut out of person A's life, and that's really making them scared now. Moon, yes, they are scared, they are angry, they're upset because they feel that person A is no longer, stuck on them or stressing over them. They're suddenly feeling a big void in their heart. Maybe this person got used to getting love but not giving it, but now they feel, oh my God, now I've lost out. They were pouring so much love into me. Now I feel empty. I don't have any love in my life. Why do you feel this way? Person B, King of Cups in the upright. So this person was being a bit emotionally manipulative, I think. Even if they had a love in their heart, they were refusing to express it. They thought maybe later. Now they are stressing out. They are having stress, sleepless nights, realizing that, oh, I waited too long and now the door is shut. Now they're kicking themselves and saying, I should have invested when the time was right. I had an opportunity to invest. Why didn't I invest? This was my happiness. This was the person who, made me happy. I wish I could rush back towards them. But I guess this person in the past was in and out or inconsistent because they were trying to avoid, I think, commitment. Okay, so person B, tell me then, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about the connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Page of Swords. What's the Page of Swords? Yes, person B says, I've been spying on them and I'm figuring out that they don't want me back in their life anymore. They see me just as a player now, and they don't want anything to do with me anymore. So I've lost out on the best thing in my life. Yeah, they are dreading that person A has already detached and walked away from them. So then, what's the Knight of Swords? What's the Knight of Swords? This person is trying to now figure out. Now this person is seeing things from the other person's perspective as well, realizing they did wrong and trying to figure out, how do I now ask for a second chance? How do I ask for a second chance? Realization has come now because they feel they've lost that love. Okay, so for that you'll have to take action. Let's do your action cards then. First, I'm going to go back to person A, see how person A is feeling, and then we'll do the other side. So tell me, person A, I'm back with you now. Action from your end towards person B, or otherwise in your own life now. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, person A says, well, what I wanted was a partnership. I wanted an equal give and take. I wanted a happily ever after. That's what I'm manifesting even now for myself, Omkaratarot. I want a brand new soulmate in my life, a Two of Cups. This person, I've shut things off because they never chose me. They never made a decision. So it's like person A says, yeah, I mean, that's what I wanted then. That's what I want now, but maybe not with them because they didn't choose me or they didn't make up their mind. So tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles, person A. King of Swords, Judgment, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. I think person A would have been okay to give the other person a second chance if they had come, if only they had been honest, they had had that communication, told me the truth, but they left me waiting. They left me waiting and it's getting too heavy for me to carry, so I'm shutting the door down. I think person A is closing the chapter because they feel, why didn't you step up and do right by me? Okay, so person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life now. Knight of Wands in reverse. Are you just jealous that person A is moving on, or you don't want to be a player anymore, or what is it? What's the Knight of Wands in reverse? Wheel of Fortune, Four of Cups, Two of Swords. Oh, they are jealous. This person is jealous because they feel person A is moving on. I'm the one who's sitting in discontent and missing them now. They feel that the other person probably has another option. That is why they are so happy now. That is why they are so happy. Well, I just waited too long sitting by the window, knowing that person A is the person who they wanted to be with, somebody who anybody would want. And now I think they're very jealous because they feel maybe somebody else has already captured person A's heart. They were hoping, I think, for a very long time that person A would just stay single and hold on to this connection and keep waiting for them to return, and they could then reach out whenever they wanted. But I think they're very jealous now because they're seeing person A probably very happy in their own life. Okay, so yeah, somebody is having the realization that they've been given up on. I think this could be person B who was hoping that the door would never shut. Nine of Wands in reverse, overall energy. Overall energy for Gemini's reading. Six of Wands, somebody was sitting in their ego and pride. Yeah, somebody was sitting in their ego and pride. Now they are very, very worried, seeing person A not chasing them, looking really good, looking very victorious. So in their mind, they feel, oh my God, it's already over. They must have given their heart to somebody else. They're looking free as a bird. They're looking abundant. They're looking beautiful. I'm sure they've chosen a new path already. And I'm the one now sitting here regretting being a player. So they are regretting if this person was inconsistent or was looking for passion here and there. They are really regretting their past mistakes, but they are still watching person A being very happy and going out and doing new things in their life. So yes, they are jealous as well. So that's what I have for you. And if the storyline did make any sense, Gemini, do let me know. You can do that by tapping on the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment. Thank you. Newcomers, repeating viewers, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.